All right, it's 9:18. We're headed down into the cellar where the door's just opened on its own. Give us a sign that you want to communicate with us. Nothing.
What are you guys?
Well, we've been called ghost hunters, paranormal researchers.
But we prefer to be known simply as Ed and Lorraine Warren.
There's someone here that would like to talk to you.
There's something horrible happening in my house.
It's November 1st, 1971. I'm sitting here with Carolyn Perrin, who, with her family, has been experiencing supernatural occurrences. You picking up anything in here, hon?
Something awful happened here, Ed.
What is it? Whatever Lorraine sees, feels, touches, it takes a toll on her. A little piece each time.
You have a lot of spirits in here, but there's one that I'm most worried about because it is so hateful. Look what she made me do. We have to get out of here.
That's not gonna help.
This thing has latched itself to your family.
Father, we never seen nothing like this.
I'm coming with you.
No way. I can't lose you.
There's a lady in a dirty nightgown that I see in my dreams. She's standing in front of my mom's bed. Do you want to see him?
Yeah?
When the music stops, you see him in the mirror standing behind you.
Look what she made me do.
So I already reviewed the teaser trailer for this a few weeks ago, and you can check it out by clicking over here. But this new trailer is obviously the first full trailer, and primarily what it shows more of is the Warrens. And that's the hook of this film, that it's based on the real-life couple, Ed and Lorraine Warren, who investigated paranormal activities and most famously did the Amityville case, but I don't think that's the one they're exploring here. But on that note, though, I think it hurts the trailer a little bit because I think that Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are so miscast. First of all, they look nothing like Ed and Lorraine Warren did in real life. Second of all, they just don't look to me like a couple that would dedicate themselves to the kind of this like life on the road investigating ghosts. So I think that I would have preferred a little more quirky, interesting casting, maybe like a Sam Rockwell type. I know he's not really a big box office draw, and usually neither is Patrick Wilson, but Insidious was so successful I can totally understand wanting to try and recapture that by casting him here, but I don't know if it's going to work. It'll be interesting to see. That said, though, this is my favorite type of horror movie. I don't like gory films at all, but I really love this kind of glossy ghost story. I loved The Orphanage. It's a Spanish language film by J.A. Bayona, and I loved The Others with Nicole Kidman. That's the kind of stuff I like. So this I find interesting. I also kind of love this, the period piece aspect of it, and you can see that they really, you know what this is like? This is kind of like Paranormal Activity, but with a bigger budget in the 70s. And that's really smart. I think this is a very smartly made film from a business standpoint. I think James Wan is a master of horror, and he's also like a master businessman, a master producer. I think he knows what he's doing. As I mentioned before, this film tested extremely well, which is why they're releasing it in July, which, usually they don't release big horror films right in the middle, smack in the middle of summer movie season. But let's see if this movie lives up to the hype. Again, I feel like the Warrens are miscast, but I like everything else around them. And I think that looks like the actors are both game, so maybe they'll win me over. Also, one other note on the casting. I think I mentioned this before, but Joey King is in the film. She played young Talia al Ghul in The Dark Knight Rises, and Mackenzie Foy, who's Renesmee Cullen. And that's really a very clever bit of casting. It's hard to do stuff with child roles because there aren't a lot of well-known child actors, but I think it was very clever to cast these daughters that way. And that every extra person you might bring into the theater helps. So again, Very smart, very shrewdly made film. And when people are this on the ball business-wise, I think it's a good bet they're on the ball creative-wise. So what do you think? Do you think The Conjuring is this mega horror film like it's being touted? Do you agree? Do you believe the hype for it that's building? And what do you think of Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga cast as the Warrens? Do you buy them as that real-life paranormal couple? Write your thoughts down below, and thank you for coming to Beyond the Trailer, not just for the latest trailers, but these quick snapshot reviews. Thanks for watching. Bye.